Hello from Portimao. This is Fernando, and we are on FA on track. And let's answer some of your questions that I have it here. So the first one: do you know some words in Portuguese? Obrigado, bom dia, and not much more than that. I can understand when I hear, but to talk is a little bit more difficult. Second question: we know you visited Portugal many times in the past. Which is your favorite city in the country? I like Lisbon for sure. It's the one probably that I visit most. Porto as well. I used to drive in Braga in the north as well, in the World Championship in go-karts, and I know there is a fantastic circuit there. But yeah, generally Portugal, I love the coast. I love obviously the weather and the people. We are very similar, Spain and Portugal, so it's a nice country. Then another question here: do you like this track? Well, I only did one test in 2009, and then I did another test with a WEC car with the LMP1 in 2018. And yeah, I do like the circuit. It's up and down, it's like a roller coaster, and I think it's quite interesting to drive. Then to push and to find the limits a little bit more difficult, but I like the track. Then, how do you feel discovering a new track? I mean, there is always a little bit more stress when you arrive to a new circuit. You need to learn how to arrive to the limit in every other corner. You watch a lot of onboard videos from the past. You work with the engineer in a different mode as well, trying to make sure all the details of the car are in place. And every lap you do, you increase your pace a little bit. You try to find the limits, and yeah, it's a new experience. It's definitely more stress the weekend when you don't know the track. Which kind of circuit is more favorable to your abilities? I don't think that there is certain characteristics on a circuit that it goes better to your driving style or worse. Some weekends everything feels in the mood, everything feels good, you are happy and comfortable with the car. Some other weekends it's not that way, so it depends more on how the car feels on that weekend and how the setup is working that weekend. So that's probably the most important thing. Then another question: are you going to sleep in the motorhome? Yes. In basically on all the European races, I'm staying here at the motorhome in the paddock, so I avoid going to the hotels back and forward, and probably in this time with the pandemic, I thought that it was a little bit more comfortable to be here in the paddock, so that's the way to go. Which Kimoa sunglasses will you wear in Portimao? I will wear the new Element 14, which are probably my favorites right now. And yeah, I tried to wear it in Imola, but it was rainy and it was very cloudy all weekend. So hopefully here in Portimao we see some sun to wear the sunglasses. When the second season of your documentary will be released? We basically finished now, and they are putting all together. There is a little bit of work to put all the content that we have filmed together, and I hope by summer you will see the second season in Amazon Prime, so very excited about that. Then, do you think about progressions for the car in the middle of the night? If yes, what do you do? Do you point out or you wake up the engineers? Yeah, sometimes you think overnight, not only on the cars. We all think sometimes different matters when sleeping. And yeah, I try to make some notes in the telephone or something if I think that I will not remember. And yeah, you try to get better for the next day. Are there people who can understand you even when you don't speak? Are there people? Yeah, I think there is always this 3, 4, 5 close friends or family that they know you very well, and they can understand, you know, when you are happy, when you are sad, when you are worried. So yeah, there are not many people, but few of them, like everybody. Do you have any hidden talents or abilities? I don't think so. I think All About Me is very well known after 20 years in Formula One and in the media. I think I did so many interviews, I did so many TV programs, even documentaries. Now with social media as well, you discover a lot of things from the person itself. So I don't think that there is any more new that you don't know. Everything is well known. Funny moment that comes to your mind. Actually, today when I was entering the circuit, I remember last year, not 2018, when I did the LMP1 test here with Toyota, coming at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night, because we had a very long test of 30 hours, and we have to test it at night. And my switch, my turn was around 3 a.m. So I had to wake up 1:30 in the hotel, came to the circuit, drive 3 a.m. and then after 5 or 5:30, when I finished my stint, came back to the hotel. And then when I arrived to the hotel, I realized that I still wearing the overall and I still wearing everything like the Toyota driver. So I came into the reception and there were a lot of people ready for breakfast and things like that. And one guy was coming into the lobby full dress with the overall and only missing the helmet, but the rest was full driving kit. So yeah, the people were looking at me like he was a crazy man. But yeah, some of these moments always happen in endurance testing. So this is the last question. Happy to answer your questions, and hopefully you enjoy this FA on track, and see you next time.